Adela just gave us a list of 3 suspects. They are Vladena, Hans, and Oskar. You do want to investigate Hans first. Do that by clicking his website. Nancy will travel to his website on her phone.
What is this? Who? Better yet, what?
But first she needs to connect to the local Wi-Fi. Alright, so here's the website, the jewelry selling website. Looks kinda cheap and trashy to me, but Adela seemed to think they were legit. Let's click on this phone number here.
Hans Farzinger.
That gives us the ability to call Hans. So open up Nancy's phone and call him.
Hans Farzinger.
Mr. Farzinger, my name is Nancy Drew. I'd like to ask you a few questions about SecondShine.
My assistant isn't here. Is this for an article?
Only if you tell me the truth.
What else would I tell you?
You tell me a bunch of lies because you're a gem-stealing culprit. Ha! Okay, so where do you keep all your jewelry?
You ask sellers to send jewelry to you for safekeeping. Where do you keep it?
They don't have to send jewelry. We offer storing and appraisal as a service which improves the chance of sale. As it says on our website, we have a very secure facility here in Germany. We catalog all jewels on Degas as soon as we receive them. Once we evaluate them, we price them and list them.
Yeah, but what about the process of sending the jewels from Prague to Germany? How do we make sure the jewels are safe then?
What happens when sellers request their jewelry back?
The same process as when we sell it. We check the jewels against their Degas entry and use our secure delivery service to ensure it reaches the customer.
So, is Adela drinking an invisible tea? Yeah. Anyway, Degas. What's Degas?
You mentioned Degas. What is that?
You called me to write an article on jewelry, but you know nothing about Degas? What is this?
One of the pieces of jewelry you held in your secure vault was tampered with. The gems were replaced with fakes.
Impossible.
How do you know?
I run a reputable company and could not stay in business otherwise. We have had not one complaint through Degas. If you have anything further to say, you can talk to my lawyer, Miss Drew.
Touched a nerve. In that case, I should talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, Adela is 100% drinking from an invisible teacup. That's strange. Anyway, yeah, Nancy's lawyer is her dad. Hooray! So we can try to call him. He's not going to answer, sadly.
Reach the personal line for Carson Drew. For legal matters, please contact the firm directly. Otherwise, leave a message or a text and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm available.
Hi, it's me. I'm okay. I made it to Prague. But, sorry, that's not why I'm calling. Could you look into the website SecondShine and its CEO, Hans Farzinger? See if they have any court cases in progress. You're the best. Love you.
Because Dad does not respond to Nancy's messages, she actually has to contact him through Ned, her boyfriend. So send Ned a text. Hey, hey, have you heard from my dad? He says he's busy on a case. I really need his help. Thanks a lot, Ned. And Ned will respond to us once we've finished this first day of investigation. We need to investigate all the suspects first. So one suspect who is easy to find is Vladena. She's right over here on the other side of this big fancy courtyard. Oh yes, and we also have a marionette theater. Woo! We're gonna catch a puppet show later on. Ooh, this must be the cathedral. Very fancy. And that's a pole. Don't walk forward into a pole. You'll hurt yourself. So here's the castle exhibition. Basically, the jewelry store is right next to the museum. The museum is through these doors, and the jewelry store is through this door. Loading, loading. Ah, here we go. Here's Vladena.
I don't mean to disturb you, but do you have a moment?
Please, they don't make these programs easy to use.
My name is Nancy Drew. I understand you appraised a necklace for Adela Cherna.
Ah, yes, because Adela thinks I stole her gems.
That's what I'm here to find out.
She and I have no secrets. But you must be tired from your journey. From the States?
You don't need to worry about me. I am well rested and ready to listen.
You don't look it. Oh, my mistake.
Vladena is 100% the kind of person who watches YouTube videos just to start fights in the comments. That is her. Okay, so we need to ask her about Degas. Now that Hans has told us about Degas, we can ask everyone about it.
Did you enter Adela's necklace on Degas?
Oh, you know about this monstrosity on the computer. It's a new system.
Did you create Adela's entry?
I did not. When I got the necklace back from SecondShine, I had to input that the gems had been replaced.
Is there any way the Degas entry could have been wrong from the beginning?
How would I know? I don't have access to this.
She doesn't run the Degas system, after all.
Do you think the gems in the necklace were replaced in the same way as at the Pratska Historic Sky Museum?
If so, then the thieves are chasing a bigger prize than my little shop.
Stealing gems from a renowned museum is a high-stakes crime. How do you think the gems were replaced?
Ask Oskar Dvorak.
Not a friend?
We have spoken. He is competent, but I am a far better appraiser and jeweler, so he won't work with me. And even fewer people will work with him.
I see.
He would be out of a job, you know. They would hire me to supervise all the gem exhibitions. Except for the crown jewels, of course.
We will definitely talk to Oskar in a moment.
Why wouldn't they let you supervise the crown jewels?
It stems from an old tradition. For centuries, women were overlooked in the elite gem trades. Even still, we have to fight for the positions we have.
I didn't realize.
Traditions are not changed easily, even by capable women. You have seen this.
I'm fortunate that the men in my life don't give it a second thought. And I often don't make it easy for them.
Fortunate. It should not be left to fortune. You will learn. We can only rely on each other.
I'm not entirely sure I can rely on you, Vladena. She seems like the kind of person that would purposely, get your order wrong just to mess with you.
With experts like you around, how are the fake gems getting past years of appraisals?
They are very good fakes, which is why only I could have discovered them.
And what skills are needed for such an expert appraisal?
Years of training, special lenses, and tools. Glasses are not enough. Though large frames would suit you, and go with your style, if that's what you call it.
Thank you? So you're saying the average person wouldn't have noticed?
Average? No. But you are a detective. You have a better eye than the average. How quickly could you learn the trade? I wonder.
I can't believe Vladena just insulted Nancy's sense of style. Excuse me, mom jeans and green horse shirts will never go out of style.
This is a beautiful store. You founded this company?
I did. I come from a long line of appraisers and gemology experts. My father taught me all that I know, and many come to me in Prague before they go to anyone else. I have had no complaints. Few complaints.
Well, an open business will get complaints from time to time. What kind of complaints?
I did not make them enough money, usually. Finding buyers is more art than science.
So, your passions lie in the craft, but sales are what keeps you in the business.
I could not have gotten this far without managing my money and my connections well. I have generous clients.
I'm surprised she doesn't get complaints about her customer service. I guess it's possible that she's really nice to her clients and she's just being mean to Nancy because Nancy isn't a client. Maybe.
What was your opinion of SecondShine before all this?
Some of my clients have used them in the past.
Did any of them have the same problem? Could they really be the ones behind the counterfeit gems?
It is possible SecondShine has been stealing jewels all along. Only I caught them.
Could you tell the necklace was fake as soon as she gave it to you?
The necklace is not fake. It is the same as the first time I saw it. The gems, they are fake.
And you could tell that right away.
As an expert, of course.
That is an important distinction. The necklace is real, the gems are fake. The gems were replaced.
So you found a buyer for the necklace?
One just like Adela asked for. But when she got the necklace back from SecondShine, it was too late.
Who's the buyer?
Client confidentiality. You understand. But it is over. I could not sell a necklace with fake gems.
Then they're not really a client.
I like you, but no.
Too bad Adela can't get a second chance from SecondShine.
You said you'd seen the necklace before.
She showed it to me, so I could find a buyer for it. Of course, then the gems were real. I would have gotten her a fair price, and I did, but she had already sent it to SecondShine.
It doesn't seem like you're too happy about that.
Certainly you see why. They take your gems. A scam.
I mean, she also lost out on a big sale. I can understand why she'd be mad about that too.
Thank you for your time. I may come back if I have more questions.
You will let me know what you find.
I'll leave that to Adela.
I'm a good friend. If I had anything to hide, why would I have told her the gems were fake?
It is a mystery.
Yes, we're solving a mystery right now. Alright, that is more than enough of Vladena. Let's go next door. This is where Oskar hangs out. We do need to take a look at this suspect list and click on Oskar's phone number. That way his phone number is added to Nancy's phone. Then she can call him.
Oskar Dworak, who's calling? This is an American number.
Yes, but I'm in Prague. My name is Nancy Drew. Adela Cherna suggested I reach out to you.
Adela Cherna, I know her name. How can I help?
I wanted to ask a few questions about the gem thefts at the museum.
That is in the past.
Are you sure about that?
You are in Prague. Let me show you around the castle exhibition today. I will answer your questions. You will be convinced.
We'll see about that. I'll take you up on your offer and meet you there. Thank you.
Alright, so now we can go inside the castle exhibition and meet Oskar. We do have this haunted tour, which looks really cool, but it's not open yet. It opens tomorrow. Ah, there's Oskar right now.
Hello. Piszę masz lat wola. Udzielaj to. Swate wit, swate wit.
Excuse me, that was my assistant. And what do you need?
Mr. Dvorak? I'm Nancy Drew.
Ah, the American. I did not expect you so soon.
I like to follow a lead.
So, what were you just talking about? Svate
What is Svativit?
What? Oh, St. Visat's Cathedral. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's not important. It's just like the place that's really close by. What's your security system like?
What sort of security do you have in place?
Guards, cameras, everything one would need.
Then how were the thieves able to replace the gems?
As a better question, how would they be able to in the future?
You haven't answered my question.
I won't answer your question because of security.
That kind of makes it seem like he's got this secret security system in place, and if he tells Nancy, well, that would spoil it, and then somebody could rob him again. So, what do you know about Vladena?
What do you know about Vladena's Lati?
The world of gems and jewelry is very small, and in Prague it is smaller still. She works well as an appraiser, nothing more.
Meaning?
She lacks a true appreciation of gems, where they come from, their story. For her, it is money.
Do you think she would try to replace the gems of one of her own clients?
She wouldn't be very smart if so.
Oskar and Vladena are practically next-door neighbors. I would think they see each other quite often.
What was your opinion of SecondShine before all of this?
I have never used it. I work with priceless jewels, not common heirlooms.
I suppose you don't hold a high opinion of their service.
I have no opinion.
Common heirlooms? I'm an important museum man. My gems are way better.
How frequently do you check the exhibits for fakes?
I do not need to do so frequently. Only when we remove them from storage and when we return them.
Do you have anyone else examine them?
I was appointed to this position by the government. They have utmost confidence in me.
He is a professional. Just like Vladena, Oskar has a conversation about Degas. This is why I recommend calling Hans first, because you do need to talk to Oskar and Vladena about Degas. The game does not accept it as you having talked to Oskar and Vladena about everything, unless you do the Degas conversations.
How reliable is Degas?
It's the best system we have for tracking the provenance of precious stones and jewelry.
Do you use it for jewels in your collection?
Of course, gems are worthless if we don't know their story. If we had had Degas before, maybe we would have discovered the switch of the gems sooner.
Alright, so that's everything for Oskar.
There are some amazing exhibits here. I would like to look around.
Please, you are welcome.
Actually, wait, that is not everything. There is one more thing you need to do in order to be considered fully done with Oskar. You need to check out this thing.
Incredible glasswork. But how does it open? I need more information.
What are you doing?
Could I have a closer look?
Be careful.
There are strange markings all over it. It could be part of an ancient riddle.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Well, can I take pictures?
If you must. Return here if you want to see the artifact again.
Alright. He lets us play around with this artifact, and it's a puzzle. We have a puzzle to open up the artifact, which we can solve the puzzle now, But you can also wait on solving the puzzle. I believe it's like day 3 or 4 when you absolutely have to solve the puzzle. Okay, I think that's enough for one video. Thanks for watching. We investigated the 3 suspects in this video. Next video, I'll explore the museum, and I'll be making some coffee.